So, guys, new Epstein files out. There's new Epstein files out, guys. I don't know if we're aware of this. I assume we all are. And there are some awesome photos in there that I posted this one on Twitter, as you can see, with the caption 3 a.m. vibe. You can see here, it's a picture of Epstein and this little dog, Chihuahua, something, I think. And he's doing sort of like a little pose on the floor here. Yeah, I feel like everyone's been in this kind of vibe, no? Where you lay on the floor and stare at your pet. We've all been there. So I saw this and I was like, wow, this multi-millionaire or billionaire or whatever he was, sex trafficking pedophile. Seems he's very chill and leisurely in this photo. He's very, very chill and leisurely in this photo, I have to say. Alleged pedophile. He's very, very chill and leisurely in this photo. So I think I'll post this with the caption 3 a.m. vibe. Obviously pointing out how chill and leisurely he is here, how cool it is that he's sat there like staring at his dog. Yeah, it's just an amusing picture, it's an amusing image. And you'll see here this has now 2.7 million views and 26,000 likes, 1.7 thousand retweets, and 193 replies. So that's quite a big tweet. But a lot of the traffic isn't coming from just my post, as you can probably tell from that. You see, some leftist Twitter users did not appreciate me making light of this whole Epstein situation. So all these Epstein allegations that are flying around. See, I thought he was just like a funny character. I thought he was just like a funny character. Like, it's like he's a funny financier. I didn't realize there were all these allegations about him. I didn't realize he had all this baggage. I didn't realize there was all this negative press attached to the Epstein name. I thought he was just a really good accountant. I thought he was just a really good accountant. We were all just joking about how cool he looked. I thought that was the point. So, imagine my shock when Caroline Kwan here breaks the news to me that Jeffrey Epstein is actually kind of a bad guy. She decided to, in a quite brave fashion, I think, speak truth to power and tell everyone this dead guy, he was actually a pedophile, if you didn't already know. So let's read this. The memification of Epstein has worked to obscure the horror of his extensive crimes. Right, yes, because I thought I was just joking about how, cool he looked and the fact he's like an accountant. It was lost on me that he's a pedophile. I think it was lost on most other people that he's like a child molesting pedophile. And it's certainly not core to the joke. This man raped and trafficked children. Okay. He destroyed countless lives and escaped accountability for years due to his powerful network of friends, associates, and co-conspirators. Hate to break it to the people clamoring that I don't get jokes. You're not George Carlin. You're not skilled in utilizing humor as an instrument of social and political critique. You don't actually understand satire. You have zero convictions. You're allergic to sincerity. You are winning the digital lobotomization race. Guys, only comedians can do comedy. Only comedians can do comedy. This is high level. Sorry, what does Caroline Kwan describe herself as again? Could we just check on this? Sorry, I just want to get this right. I chat about pop culture, cross politics on Twitch. And I believe I've heard her call herself a cultural commentator and stuff like that. Claiming that comedy, dark humor, and satire are reserved exclusively for stand-up comedians. Thank you, Caroline Kwan. Thank you, Caroline Kwan. Thank you so much. Thank you for your input. I will be turning to you for all future cultural commentary. So, We've got some replies here from some familiar faces. Check this guy's hard drive. From Irrational Chad. At Irrational Chad, producer for Child Logic. Shamu says, no jokes allowed. We've got Freddie Woods here saying, just say you hate Jews. We've got at Federal Rape here saying, shut up and listen. And then linking a tweet from at Israel, the official account of the government of Israel, that says, age is just a number. Why'd they tweet that? Who knows? We've got someone here saying, we've got a Bronze Age Wignat Groiper here saying, womp womp, and linking an image of Jeff in some absolutely killer fucking shades here, man. Just absolutely just... This guy is leisurely as fuck. It must be said. He keeping it leisurely as hell. I won't read all the ones just telling you to shut the fuck up and stuff like that. Anyway, there's some specific ones I wanted to pick out here. So, I saw this person. I saw this reply. At Imani Barberin is, as always, correct. She's been banging the drum about don't meme politics. About don't meme politics / serious shit for quite a while now. I'm like, oh, right, okay. I wonder who Imani Barberin is. It's like some content creator, some TikToker. What's going on? What's going on here? Who are they citing? Imani Barberin at disabled.social. I'm kicking my feet in spirit. They don't work. She, her, black girl magic plus disabled pride. Masters in Global Communications. My thoughts. Hashtag diss the Oscars. Hashtag ableds are weird. Hashtag things disabled people know. So the less said about that, the better, I think, personally. So this person says, white people, men, reposting a known criminal child sexual predator and casually interacting around the post exactly why he went free for decades. So, every post by white men online about this Jewish man for 20 years before he died was about how he's a Jewish Mossad pedophile, super spy, like James Bond of pedophilia, compromat on every single world leader. That was what every single post about this guy by these white men online was for 20 years before he died. Hate to be the bearer of that news to you, but it wasn't black people banging on about Jeffrey Epstein, and he ain't white. So, nice one. Congratulations. Now this one is awesome. This one is awesome. Quotes and the number of likes is the reason why I don't give a fuck about the male loneliness epidemic. Get lonelier, heart. And this is from... Can you see the app? Can we see the app? Can we see the app? At Hagification. Hagification. Followed. Real. Like, I find these tweets funny. I find all the tweets about, like, male loneliness, everything. Like, get lonely. I find that shit just funny. I hate to tell you, again, bearer of bad news, pedophile jokes are not the reason for the quote-unquote male loneliness epidemic, okay? Really, it's not that crazy making pedophile jokes. It's not that out of the norm. It's not really what's causing it. That's just not the case. But hey, whatever. Make up whatever delusion you want about how, oh, women are actually making really informed, intelligent, principled choices about not sleeping with men who make jokes about rape or pedophilia. Yeah, I'm sure that's happening. They'll do that right after they stop getting with guys who have, like, a history of criminal violence and something, right? Any day now, guys. Any day. It's on the list. It's on the list. It's on the list, okay? So do I have any other Epstein stuff to go over here? Oh, yeah, there's the Ostenox tweet. So Hassan's editor here is saying, Hitler's dog loved Hitler. So cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. And then Lonerbox had quite an unfunny tweet, okay? And I saw him coping about it on his stream earlier. But the joke just doesn't quite make sense. Like, I can't get what he's going for. It just doesn't... Like, he's trying to string too much together. It just didn't quite land. It didn't quite land. And his chat seemed to be giving him a hard time about it. I was listening to his stream. So yeah, there's Caroline Kwan's tweet. And he says, imagine being this desperate for a performative nonce-bashing that you would tone police an actual victim on how he copes with trauma. Kuihman's ordeal at hands of one of the most depraved shrub rocketeers in British history made national headlines. Do fucking better. Well, I get it. It's like saying that I look like a child, I think. I think that's the point. But it just doesn't quite... It's like he's just trying to link it to the brass eye thing. It's like you're putting a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't quite land. And no one knows what brass eye is either. It's like only a couple of us know what brass eye is. It just, yeah. It just doesn't quite... Yeah, when I was listening, I did think Lonerbox came off a little bit autistic when he was talking about this joke as well. It was a little bit autistic. But hey. We love Lonerbox. We love Lonerbox.
Last month, the notorious paedophile Sidney Cook was blasted into space to spend the rest of his life aboard a one-man prison vessel, posing no further threat to children on Earth. But it was revealed that an 8-year-old boy was also placed on board by mistake and is now trapped alone in space with the monster. A spokesman said, "This is the one thing we didn't want to happen."
Okay. So there we go. Now I did have a reply to Caroline Kwan as well. So let's watch that. It sucks Drake is such a cornball because he had some songs once upon a time. I just don't really like Drake. Does fit with Epstein though. So yeah, I don't know if I feel like that's all the Epstein stuff as well. I feel like I've kind of spent that segment.